Some moments are so incredible you could barely believe your eyes. And you probably felt the same way when you saw the running length of this video. That's right, we've got an entire hour of some of the most shocking, unexpected, and humorous clips ever featured on Akimbo. So just kick back, relax, and get ready to completely disbelieve what your senses are telling you. What? Just a wolf pack chasing an elk in the middle of the night. Nothing to see here. A better security system than any car alarm. Is this more skill or trust-based? If you thought jumping off a swing is cool, just wait. If she asked you to kiss her, where the heck would you do it? Before being a cement truck driver, he was a Formula One racer. Well, somebody's on the wrong side of the road.
What's that? Bro, what? That dude just...
It's true what they say, pride comes before a fall. Here's an idea of why chivalry just doesn't work. How did this even happen? Is it a flying car? Washing plates like a magician shuffles cards. This enables a normal man to bend iron bars like a Superman. Here's an expert who's part scaffolder and part pole dancer. When a terrifying predator meets its domesticated match. A horse that's clearly had enough of this goat's crap. The Robin Hood of balloons. Black magic levels of precision and an outfit to match. And this is just them messing about for the camera. Imagine if they were serious. Imagine how big that was when the toilet paper was still on it. This doesn't look like a place that has the facilities to deal with this. Any real beer fans might want to avert their eyes, unless you feel like you want to cry a little. Even out on the water, you're never safe from a potential mugging. Does this guy not realize there's a clear sheet of glass at the back of his car? And if he does, then why isn't he looking through it? For years, many good people had been driven to insanity by this problem. And then one day, who needs a conveyor belt? a 1000 IQ use for a massaging gun. This rabbit is a master of escape.
Now they'll turn. None of us are going to turn. Regroup.
This herd of buffalo have clearly just realized there are far more of them. We all played elephant basketball when we were younger, right? This guy is about to demonstrate his ankle lock strength. Pick your opponents wisely, people. They're not only perfectly in sync, they're brothers. When an excavator makes a desperate bid for freedom. Yeah, that should definitely be with the vehicle. Hey, how about some consideration for all the hard work that... No? Okay then. Some hoverboards are very independent and don't need you to tell them where to go. Sometimes they just want to go for a swim. At first, it looks like road rage, but then the truck just doesn't stop. A gadget for concrete stamping, which is oddly satisfying. Guess what? You've been peeling garlic wrong your entire life. Not quite the simple snack he was banking on. Yes, these turtles are much tougher than anyone has ever given them credit for. A pretty extreme version of the bottle cap challenge. If your hands are this fast, there are two career paths open for you: magician and pickpocket. Extremely impressive. But are they using no glue? Nah, we've already got enough tires over here. Thank you. Wait a minute. The road isn't green. Well, it's a good thing this was just a bottle of champagne and not a gun. Ah, there's nothing like a brand new TV. And now this looks nothing like a brand new TV. Did you know that your dipstick had 2 uses? Me either. Repetition creates perfection. You've heard of sheepdogs. Well, how about bulldogs?
Push him out. Push! Push him up! Push him up! Push him up! Push it! Push him up! Push him! Push him!
When your food is as painful as it is delicious. Aw, how romantic! And how completely and utterly insane! Taking the trick shot to new heights. Literally. The really impressive thing is that she also juggles 2 jobs. At times like these, the only thing you can do is hope a tank shows up. What's that pipe? Is it so the bike can breathe underwater? And now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll notice that if I hit my phone with this hammer, then it's completely destroyed. Sophisticated wine and cheese evening, anyone? Ladder just a little too small? A jack can help. When your fear of mice turns you into a construction expert. Money can buy you an AC, but intelligence gives you free solutions. It's zebra versus zebra in the animal kingdom's first kickboxing grudge match. How many more animals can we even fit into this clip? How much testosterone can we fit into one clip? This much. Like a lot of men, she's got motorbikes on the brain. Nice flexibility and strength. What is that? Where did it come from? So many questions. Yeah, I mean, who needs a full bridge, right? Two weeks ago, they completed the sale on a condo. Today, this happened. Well, at least the pipes didn't break.
What the f is wrong with you, bro?
Perfect. He can't play golf, and now he can't even watch it anymore either. Never lose a golf ball again. We all tried this as kids, and this person is the first to make it work. The world's most comfortable tank. Roosters and goats in the battle of who can make the most annoying sound in the morning. Not a great way to keep your teeth. Yet another guy being better at two sports than most of us are at one. Okay, this is just showing off. Why didn't he just wear a blindfold? Would that not have been impressive enough? No need for robots or automated factory lines here. If you bust a fire hydrant, your street can have its very own waterfall.
Crocodile Street in San Francisco, allegedly. Someone has just hit a fire hydrant or water valve of some kind, and Lombard Street is now a waterfall.
Interesting way to launch a boat, but it looks like it made it in the water. I hope they're not trying to sell shelving in this store. He dropped his phone in the river. On the upside, it's a dry river. On the downside, it's infested with crocodiles.
Crocodile pit. Well done, sir. Good hands.
Now this is a neighbor. A ladder that's not a ladder, but is better than any ladder. Whoever said that only automobiles should have windscreens? Who will be victorious in this fight? Well, you might be surprised. They both prowl the streets, but only one can be king. Did you realize that skipping is cool these days? It was news to me too. You don't need instruments to make music. All you need is a serious drinking problem. Jokes aside, just a ton of wine glasses with the perfect amount of water. Seven synchronized slinkies on the stairs. Wow, that was really difficult to say. Any guesses how many takes that took? Strange how he ended up in that predicament with such well-maintained roads. One will notice, and one won't. Place your bets. A collection of priceless wine. And by priceless, I mean worth nothing. That's a whole lot of OJ that's never been squeezed. Apparently, every item has the potential to be used in two different ways. They call him the human elevator. Well, okay, not really, but they should. Using your brain, not your brawn. They clearly missed the memo about a crocodile's reputation. Yeah, the fight is one thing, but could we just talk about why the monkey is wearing a diaper? Success! Now to try it again on your soft human heads. How do you find out you can do this? Do you just try it one day on impulse? The best Chinese meal to order if you're on a diet. The automobile version of the human centipede. This must be being delivered to one seriously important kid. He ended up going ice fishing for something a little bit more expensive than fish. Attempting this is brave. Hosting it is braver. And you thought house cleaning could never be cool. Sanding without breaking your neck and back. Just using the gifts that God and Tim Hortons gave him. Neither of these creatures are at their best in the water. Why don't they just fight on land?
Oh my God.
Oh no, that's dangerous.
Just right on top of
That's dangerous. You know that. Oh no, I'm still holding on. Wow. Oh, the more is getting in now.
It does actually look like this monkey is bullying this lizard. So they really deserve the whipping. Who needs the Olympics when you've got 3 cars in a driveway? The case of the disappearing car and the disappearing children. A trick shot to end all trick shots. This gives new meaning to the term rush hour. Sitting in traffic can make humans feel like cattle. Trigger warning, there's a lot of tragically wasted beer in this clip. Okay, despite what I said earlier, hail can still be pretty bad news for your car. Wondering how to carry a heavy load downstairs? Get rid of the stairs.
And yep, wiggle.
Make chores into a game, and the kids will do them every time. A lesson in how to improvise. This dog is about to learn an important lesson about boundaries. Apparently, a long neck is quite an advantage in a fight like this. Yes, he's deadlifting with his mouth. And no, you should not try this at home. If you exercise in reverse, do you actually put weight on? One day she's either gonna make a great gymnast or a really weird waitress. Am I the only one who feels this needs some funky music in the background? Oh dear. Give that forklift driver a raise. Immediately!
Oh, yeah.
How to open a beer in the most expensive way possible. To be fair, he was just told that it's always polite to knock. Old Spice, saving armpits and belts. Using water and dirt like Leonardo da Vinci used paint. Most accurate lumberjack of all time? Fighting? Dancing? Or something more romantic? The world's slowest and least interesting fight ever. Even they are losing interest. Never be mean to someone who's this accurate. A really bad time to realize you've left the emergency brake off. Some people just don't enjoy a sitting on the couch kind of lifestyle. Everyone wants that expensive wobbly wheel option on a new car, right? Not all roads are created equal. Want to see something that will really inspire faith in American Airlines? Well, this clip isn't it.
Whoa, whoa! Blown engine! Oh! Our blown tire! Roll the trucks, roll the trucks, roll the trucks!
This is either a bad accident or the world's most badly engineered car park.
人没事，放心吧。就是从最后石头镇走，你到石头了，你到石头，啊。对，别搞那你车。
There seem to be way too many blind people piloting boats, in my humble opinion.
Sharp.
This guy may have set these tables once or twice before. Need bricks but don't have any bricks? No problem. They consider this self-cleaning, 1000 IQ, or not enough. What do you think? Once again, a tortoise packs a surprise punch.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Never bring a fish to an ink fight. We all do this when we're hanging out with our friends, right? There's no reason you can't enjoy the great outdoors and sit in front of the TV. Some artists use the world as their canvas. Does this even have an engine? Or are the passengers just making it move Flintstone style? Who said we built the airport too close to the road? Well, if next door won't cut this tree, then I'll do it myself, in the safest way possible. Call me judgmental, but this kind of testosterone-fueled nonsense can only ever be about a woman. This drone flies electric cables across mountains. First time I've ever seen that. After a long day's cycling, it's good to have a nice, relaxing lie down. Taking your home cinema to the next level. Ah, my archenemy, we meet again. Here's another hero in a half shell.
Yeah, that's my boy.
But who'd have thought a worm would be its hardest fight yet?
Oh, it flipped him over!
If this thing suddenly meows, I'm genuinely going to scream. A new gauntlet has been thrown down in the Bottle Top Challenge. Blink and you might miss it. How tall is this again? Oh. This is grape juice. Even though you'd be forgiven for mistaking it for an active volcano.
Meu Deus.
Driving during hail. Not always the best idea. Wow, I'm so happy with this brand new drone of mine. For my first flight, I think I'll send it over towards that busy road. And there was never another footprint left in cement ever again. Here's something you can do with all those old clothes hangers. In Norway, bikers have their very own public elevators. This long, slithery egg thief messed with the wrong nest. Proof that everyone is a little bit scared of roosters. You think you've got decent upper body strength? Well, stand aside and make way for this guy. This is what happens when you ask a samurai for a haircut. This man is living in the Matrix. Automobiles can't hold hands, so they do this instead. If you've ever felt angry or frustrated by being stuck in heavy traffic, then imagine those feelings times 1,000. This is clearly one of those high-quality, shatter-resistant doors. Yeah, I don't think that's where the stairs are supposed to go, dude. We need some bread, olives, and cheese here stat. Simple, but effective. Necessity is the mother of invention. Bricks don't tend to bounce naturally, which is why you need innovations like this. He just wasn't quick enough, or tough enough for that matter. Whatever you think is gonna happen here, you're wrong. Two concussions narrowly avoided. No matter how much of a good idea this might seem after a few drinks, please try to resist the temptation. Ladies and gentlemen, the human corkscrew. How an accident can restore your faith in humanity. Ever wondered how snow gets removed from the highway? Wonder no more. Well, he's spent too much time on his phone anyway. The biggest ability needed here? The ability to trust your coworkers. Now that's what I call using your head. It's called the Archimedes screw, and this is the amazing function it performs. Of all the opponents to choose in this mud pool, he chose this one. Yeah, it's a good thing you're on a lead, buddy.
Come on, baby. Come on.
A completely unique piñata. Walking on water? Apparently more than one guy can do it. No one has ever trusted their friend more than that guy in the yellow shirt. Range Rovers. They do what they say on the badge. I only have one question. How?
Ja, maar dat kan toch niet? Hoe krijg je dat ding hier bovenop überhaupt? Ja, dat is een grapje toch? Ik durf er ook niet tegenaan te drukken.
Fantastic! It cleans the car inside and out. What's not to like? It takes a truly great football player to create this much destruction at that distance. I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me that he might just have lost. Yes, folks, drones have now gotten to the point where they can become lifeguards. Watch out, David Hasselhoff.
Plates automatically, it's a pretty clear sign of that's my help and I need to get to it as quickly as possible.
They climbed into the ring and then we pulled it back with the rope that was tethered to the line.
Being able to drop that out there and making it possible for these guys to not put themselves at risk.
How do you turn a physical job into a technical job? Like this. Less digging, more thinking. Did nobody tell these horses about turtles and tortoises? They need to be aware.
Get it, Joy. Get it, Joy. Get it, Joy. Get it. Get it. Get it. Y'all are gonna get your ass now.
At times like these, you really need a good friend to be nearby. Good at folding jeans, and probably good with a whip, too. You know you're a good dancer when you don't even have to leave your seat. More funky chair-based dance goodness. I believe that's what they call off-street parking. It's like a ballet of snow removal. I'd bet all the money I'm being paid for this voiceover that this clip was filmed on a Monday morning. Looks like some people's deliveries may be a tiny bit later than expected. This car was clearly way too excited to meet its new owner. It just couldn't contain itself. It's official, physics is weird, and so are eggs. Proof that the tools aren't as important as the skill. A handy gadget to avoid a disgusting job. Legend has it, she's still running to this day. Some people are scared of snakes. Some people are scared of rats. Neither of them should watch this clip. Sometimes you just want to be dizzy. The irony is that he's terrified of snow. Blowing out candles, Kung Fu style. When you get carjacked by a polar bear street gang. Well, that's what a roof rack is for, I suppose. There are probably positive sides to owning a Great Dane too, but I would imagine she's finding it hard to remember any right now.
Yeah? Who did it? Who did that to the door? Duncan's naughty. Bad boy. You won't look at mommy? Hey!
Hopefully this is not where you just bought your windows from.
We're just blasting. Look at all these windows. Look at this side too, holy sh**.
As with many occasions in life, rain was the last thing they needed. Every kid knows how to climb a tree, but this adult does it better. Who needs a child when you've got this thing to blow bubbles for you? Well, nobody likes having wet feet, right? Ostriches are well known for changing their mind about things very quickly. Did anybody order a dog taxi?
Look at that. That is crazy.
How many takes did this, take? People like this are why newcomers are nervous to go to the gym. There's a three-point shot, so then what's this? He's never gonna make it. Is he? Don't you hate it when you lose your ducklings in the middle of the street? This is a luxury car dealership. Or at least it used to be. Do you think he's ever seen a steering wheel before? A win is a win. Parking a boat. Yep, it's a thing. You've heard of cockfights? You've heard of dogfights? Well, these roosters are watching a dogfight. You can just see the annoyance in his eyes. Street skipping. How to make scooters cool. Just two friends hanging out, doing completely normal things. For those of us who put their faith in dog. No one's going to help him pick that up. A floating home that doesn't float. Not a great advertisement, really, is it? Together, those TVs were worth $7,000. Thanks to this guy, they're now worth about $7,000. Well, at least he's got some very expensive boats now. Ladies and gentlemen, a rare case of beating the claw. The best tree cutting strategy is the domino one. A handy attachment. Cows are clearly not very resistant to headbutts. But then, who is? There's no doubt whatsoever as to who rules the roost. Part surfing, part hopscotch. Whatever you do, don't spill this guy's drink. I mean, it's not really a swimming pool unless you've got a water ramp.
This guy didn't make it over the bridge.
I mean, where do you go? What do you do?
I never saw that before.
Well, that's a shortcut I've never seen before. Judging from her reaction, it would have been less traumatic to shoot another human being. "180 miles per hour is not really the speed you want to lose control at. At times like these, you wonder why anyone has dogs. When a floor needs cleaning quickly, call these guys. And now for a game of Spot the Ball, the real ball. If you don't have a tool, make one. It's nice to see dogs standing up for themselves against their mortal enemy. Mongoose versus cobra is a common battle, but you don't usually see it taking place in somebody's living room. It's like they're not even trying. Here's a trick with bottles you may not have seen before. And he just casually walks away. He's definitely taken a wrong turn somewhere. Yeah, just keep trying. You'll get in eventually. How much damage can you do while simply leaving a parking space? More than you might expect.
Oh, kaya.
He thought he was pulling off some successful flirting, but then he spotted her phone.
Oh no, no. Where's her phone? It's at the bottom of the pool, bottom of the pool. Let me see it. We're gonna put this in rice immediately.
This is the most middle-aged man invention ever. These firefighters are using a shield of water to block heavy flames. Ladder? Stilts? Or both? This goose did its best to be a bully, but decided it was probably easier to retreat. If you've got a long, dangly nose, then it's best to keep it away from mouths full of razor-sharp teeth. Wait a second, is he kicking iPads? His one leg works twice as hard as both of yours. For those of us who aren't even good at one sport, this is a very frustrating clip. There's nothing like taking a brand new car home for the first time. You can see the whoops moment. What are those things bouncing along the road towards his car? Oh, only a bunch of large steel balls. Nothing to worry about.
What the heck?
The unofficial but undoubtedly best way to de-seed a pomegranate. Beating an egg in a new and genius way. Well, this is weird, but it works. Many hyenas have messed with many donkeys and always ended up in the same predicament.
哎呦我开蹲了！哎呦我操！哎呦我！哎呦我操！哎呦我操！哎呦我操！轻点！
A black cat that thinks he's a Black Panther. If intentional, extremely impressive. This guy is a legend in the community of whatever the heck this is.
I believe it. Oh my god. It's like time freezes every time he makes a throw.
This driver has interesting depth perception. That truck is like, well, a needle in a haystack. The person who stole this phone is still a mystery, but we do know they have feathers. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we now have flat screen TVs. Isn't this the way everyone puts their shower caps on? Use the broken phone, Luke. All you have to do is sit on the porch and drink a beer. This leaf seems to have a real attitude problem. Boy, did he ever pick the wrong place for a swim. If this is what they do to relax, what do they do to work out? Tightrope walking is one thing. This is another. Not your average neighborhood dance class. You may want to set some extra time aside to watch this clip. Is this a clip or a Salvador Dali painting? Make your car as low as possible. It's cool. He'd been building this fence for a few weekends, and now he'll be building it for a few more. Sometimes you just need to make it work. He's solved the don't put hot water on a frozen windshield rule. Even smartphones need some help as they get older. just a random turtle making its way through thousands of fish. You see it all the time. They're clearly more confused than angry. Circus skills like this belong on a much bigger stage. At a circus, perhaps? These are some serious flips. Well, I've never seen anyone use them like that before. Okay, who ordered a yacht on Amazon? Look at him swinging his wood around, poser. Any theories as to how this happened? Let us know in the comments. Ironically, everything's just gone to crap at the toilet factory. Ah, refreshing closet? The chopstick hack to rule them all. This bug-loving chicken could be described as a natural pesticide. A crocodile gets a taste of its own medicine.
Oh, that got his chomp.
This kind of thing could make you hopping mad. A four-legged lesson in road etiquette. His first day at the driving range. And his last day at the driving range. How much damage can a rubber tire do? This much. Hey, wait a minute. You're supposed to run away when I charge. If you eat mine, then I'll eat yours. They say men use their cars to compensate for other things. Well, I don't believe that at all. Anybody interested in a new van? It's going cheap. Those warthogs can move. Who knew? Hang on, that's a dog. We hate dogs. Shouldn't they be in a slightly more rural setting? I really don't think those wipers are doing much good. It's a fox and a cat again, who apparently really seem to despise each other. When the animal UFC starts taking place in your yard. this is one quality vehicle. Now, either the road is on a slant and he isn't, or... You're about to find out how quickly a chicken can flee. Dog versus cat continues to be a thing regardless of size. Don't have a roof rack? Try levitation. Never chase a zebra who enjoys running marathons on the weekend. A dog with a very clear case of Napoleon syndrome. Those logs are very independent.
Olha aí, olha isso, olha isso, olha isso, olha isso. Engatou o caminhão. Meu Deus, que loucura, cara.
It's a cattle lane. What did you think that part of the road was for? This Jaguar is even faster than its automobile namesake. Things are getting real under the sea. The world's tiniest truck.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
Well, they do call it a stingray, I suppose. This mother giraffe wasn't letting them get anywhere near her baby. Oh, they've just got to be brothers. A litter bug gets squashed. Oh, come on. Surely you can fit a few more things on there. This turkey is obviously well and truly sick of this guy strutting around. Here's why you shouldn't mess with anyone's baby, especially if they've got hooves. It's always good to hitch a ride when you don't have any legs. All aboard the bus boat. An angry bird. Someone should create a game based on him. This fight is just, well, weird, isn't it? What's that weird scraping sound? Ah, who cares? I'm gonna guess that this wasn't meant to happen. Well, I think we all know who won that fight. If you see this on the road, it's probably a good time to pull over. This fight must have started somewhere else and traveled. I just know there's a cat around here somewhere. Did this fight start any more slowly? Just delivering some stock to King Neptune.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Wow, what an awesome, not at all embarrassing car you have there. A subtle suggestion that maybe he should get out of her yard. Wait a minute, that guy looks different to the rest of us. What's that thing on his nose? This man has very strong legs. Okay, how much was shipping? A battle royale between two moose. Or is it meese? Mooses? Mises? What is it about cats that freak out deer so much? Some tunnels go under the water. Not this one. He can't hear you, you know? Yeah, that's a pretty big ant you're attempting to eat right there. The definition of getting off track. Hey! Someone's stolen the rest of his car! How a fisherman kept his fish alive on the long drive home. We know your IQ is much higher than average, so we're sure we don't need to tell you to click subscribe. After all, only an idiot would say no.